Hello, Assalamualaikum. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. See you again. So, as you know, in the previous topic, we already learned about how to uh, improve your concentration and your memory, and then the reading system. Okay, this time I will share my experience. I have been inserted some of my experience, okay, then mixed with the tips and technique. So you know already myself, I'm Dr. Faizal bin Achoy. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Konbanwa. Good evening. Okay, so let's proceed to the next slide. Okay, this is already I show you last in my last slide in the previous topic. So in the topic 6, taking lecture note, learning outcome LO. So at the end of this topic, students should be able to know the best way and effective technique to taking a note. Okay, number 2, practicing the skills of Cornell's note. Number 3, applying the sketching, decorating, design your lecture note with the acronyms technique. So you should be able to achieve these 3, okay? Next, before I begin, furthermore, with the taking notes, I want to ask all of you, how many of you number 1, number 3, number 7, and number 5? So I'm sure one of you will be experience this kind of notes. Maybe not all, some of you maybe number 3, number 7, number 1. So different people, different thinking. Different thinking, they have different way to take notes. So what is the factor that influence you to take a note? Like number 1, 7, 3, and 5. We'll look it further in the next slide. So again, number 2, 8, 4, 6, which one? For me, last time I have been like number 2. I don't have any idea how to take effective notes. But after I attend listening to my teacher, okay, I get advice from my friend who is excellent in SPM 11A, 12A. Okay, I get some tips from my friend. So my change gradually I change. Okay, actually the way you take note is influence your output, your result. Okay, okay, most important in the class also. So since in the university you don't have much time because you have 14 weeks, so you need to have good skill, technique to take a note. Because some of the lecturer, different way they are conveying their notes. So you also need to vary your skill. You need to have the proper technique and skill to taking a lecture note. So again, this is my and how my notes chemistry last time uh, during the secondary school at SMK Datu Peter Mojunti. So last time my note is like one paragraph very full with the word. So when you read, some of the student they read, okay, when you read a novel like me, I don't I dislike novel. I even I don't read because when you read at the beginning, yes, but in the middle of the novel or any magazine, no image, you will get boring. So you not your eye look at the book, but the book look into your eyes. So you need to vary your note. For example, like this, I change my style. The way I taking note, I put the color, okay? I put the picture. It's quite, colorful, attractive. So, okay, I want to share you one book that I use. Okay, this is the book. Okay, chemistry book. I like this book. So why? This during I think 15 years ago, 20 years ago, just so many, wording only inside. But this book, why? It's very, very excellent in, I think, the best book in Malaysia. Okay, from the, I think from the, so many award here stated they won. This one from Pelangi, Pelangi, I think not Pelangi, sorry, PNI Neuron, okay, PNI Neuron publisher. So in this book, now even single sentence, longer sentence, all the graphic, okay, you can see graphic, very colorful, okay, simplify, precise, okay, very interesting, huh? So many picture, image, okay. So I recommended you when you're taking note, please vary your style, and then you need to put your notes colorful, colorful, and then put diagram, okay, so not so that you will not boring, you're not bored with your notes, okay. So I will show you how the best way you need to take your note, but you need to know your strength first. Then after you know the strength, use fully utilize your strength to apply in taking note. Not everyone's not everyone same thinking, same style, the way taking note, different people, different uh, style, so in this UED 102 topic 6, okay, I will cover especially in the red color. Now use strength using the VAC. Okay, what is the VAC actually? So I will introduce to the VAC. When you know the use strength through the VAC, so you apply your strength to taking a note. Don't follow other friend to other members, okay. You have your own strength. The God Allah create your strength. Why not you use that strength to fully utilize, apply it, okay. Number two, effective note taking system, and then taking lecture notes. Okay, the way you're taking note right now, which one? Number one, some of you of course observe only, and then suddenly they're falling in sleep, okay, fall in sleep, and then, okay, because tired, boring, or whatever. So maybe food, okay. Number two, write down all. You write down whatever the lecturer give you. So you just write down without thinking anymore. Okay, number three, jot down the point. Some of you, they have capability just absorb, and then they know already which is the point they want to take. Okay, the lecture give a topic on the biology, they know. On principle of account, they know already the point, just point number one, the point, okay. Okay, number four, listening only, just listening, and then come, wake up, come every day without any single of and book notes, kan. And then number five, record the voice of the lecturer. This one, be careful. I want to advise you, when you taking the or record the voice of your lecture, or record the video, please, okay, number eight, get the permission first. Not all the lecture give the permission, allowing you to taking video and record the voice. Number six, communication. You talk with your friend, okay, and then you exchange the knowledge, okay, in a study group, and then you taking note, okay. Okay, I think not many, but a few using the number six. Number seven, taking a picture. Checking. This one famous nowadays. So usually I advise my student, if you don't have time, you can take the picture. But did you know, when you using your pen, write down, I prefer the classic, the old way, because when you write down, use neuron, saraf, uh, link to send the signal to your brain memory to give more effective info. You could feel it, okay. And then you write, while you're writing, you applying everything single, your hand finger move, okay. So your brain is active while you finger writing. But when you're taking the picture, your brain only, but your hand don't. That's why you cannot remember very well, you cannot understand very well as compared to the student who is right. Okay, write down. You have feeling, you have momentum, aura. You can feel it when you're taking the note. Compared to the taking picture, I'm sure after you taking picture, you not look it. Even that's why I ask my student when they come to the class, please, if the lecturer give you a chance, the lecturer too good, take a picture. Yes, please, you can do if you don't have time. But when you go back, please rewrite, because that is the best way to send information signal from your cell saraf ni, you figure to the brain. Effective. You more understand as compared to you just take a picture. I'm sure you just store your endpoint after you go back to the college or home. You don't do anything. You just read like this. So that is not good way to digest, absorb the knowledge or notes. So you need to write down. I share you one my friend. I saw why she is the best student and Dean List Award. And then so somehow one day I open her notebook. I open why the similar thing every each of the page similar. I I wonder. Then I ask my close friend who is the 3.0 also, but she is at 3.5. Yeah, that's why she keep repeating, write down the notes, because to strengthen the memory. Okay, when you repeating, especially in the morning, and then you write down, is most effective. The secret itu notes melekat, orang Sabah cakap melekat di kepala. Rather than you take a picture and then you just watch, you just see, you screen, and then suddenly notification come out, TikTok. So already annoying, disturbing you. You focus attention. So please be careful. So this is activity one. So I want you to do this one by yourself. So please read the number one, number two, and then please fill in this one. Okay. So I hope you do this one. Okay, next. I already this one. Why you taking note? Because of course, for sure, number one, you don't want to miss the communication, and then number two, most important, you want to take note in term of you as a student. Of course, you want to pass the exam. You want to get the good or great good grade or good mark. So yeah, this is the opportunity. Okay, the reason. Okay, next. So I will share you some tips, especially number one. Number one, I add on. This is my experience. When I give a motivational talk at the SMK Patrick, SMK Membakut, SMK Sid Tun Fuad, okay, Stephen, and then SMK Arshad. So many school I have attend. I share with them the technique. This technique is very effective. Okay, the way you taking note based on your strength. Okay, you have the advantage. Every people different character. So number two, prepare taking before notes. After you know your strength, you can apply your strength, taking a note, okay? And then number three is a part of the VAC actually. Okay, listening. Listener means the A auditory, okay? Okay, next. So how you know strength? Okay, VAC. VAC actually is V is visualize. You visualize you lecturer give an disseminate info or conveying the notes. So while you're listening, you write down your notes in the diagram, and then you put color. Or you just listening, and then after you go back, you rewrite whatever the lecturer conveying the notes, and then you transform into the diagram. This one very rarely student I saw, but when you come to your study yourself, you study in the room, you can write down colorful, because orang cakap feeling dia punya perasaan tu kita mau kasih timbul tu kan, macam kita pun ada semangat mau belajar kalau nota color kan, ada color macam ini kan. So macam ni color-color dalam ni. Kalau tiada color, no color, boring lah kan. Okay, color-color. So A is auditory. So auditory, some of the students, they like to listening, but they don't like the reading. Like me, I'm not you know like to read too much. So I just, when I read, I apply the skimming, and then I just go through, browse through only. And then reading, this one, usually girls student, they like to read. What they read? TikTok. What they read? Facebook. Okay? Because you read, you see, the Facebook, TikTok, Insta, because they have picture. That's why you like, mostly like all over the world. Because I have a diagram, picture, whatever, video. TikTok is very famous now, right now. Video. The way you conveying, the way they conveying the information based on that video. So why not you apply this kind of the technique in you and out? Maybe you can record yourself. You do the TikTok, okay? But content of your notes, of your subject, okay? And then kinesthetic. K is kinesthetic. This one. K is kinesthetic. Kinesthetic, the student who is love activity in the class. They dislike the, no activity, boring. I like the LDK. Okay. So up to you, which you category belong. Whether you B, visualize, A, auditory, R, reader, K, kinesthetic. This 4 category. How you know? You need to answer this and question number 1 until 16, and then you need to give us give a score using the code. For example, question number 1, if you answer A, in the previous slide, which one I cannot go to. In the previous slide, you have question number 1, 16, and then you need to, for example, question 1, you answer B, so you write down A. If you answer more than 1, yes, can. One question, for example, question 1, you answer B and C, so you put on the next question A and R, you write down. Please do similar thing, do until question number 16, and then you calculate how many V you obtain, how many A you obtain, how many R, and then K. So after that, after you total, which category you are belong, which number is highest. If the number K is highest, then please apply use strength in the taking note. You do this LDK study group. So if you visualize, so you write down your notes in the graphic. For example, V is 10, the other is 7, the other is 6, 5, visualize is 10. So use your strength. You know strength, visualize. Your note is visualize. So you visualize your notes here on the left. I already share you in the previous slide, in topic 5. And then if your number is higher reading, then proceed. Use your strength. This is a word from the God, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Dia give, dia bagi kita punya kelebihan tu. Why not you fully utilize? Okay, don't follow the other people. Different people, different student, they have own strength. Okay. Okay, after you know your strength, which are you are belonging. Some of you maybe kinesthetic, all of the 4 category, dia ada. So that is very, very good. Okay, for science student, I advise for V and K. For the non-science, maybe most likely they are auditory reader. Okay. So next, okay, after you know your strength, so you apply for example, the student A, contohnya Ali, student Ali, he have a strength on the read, VAC, visualize, reading, reader, auditory, and kinesthetic. So if you read, then you apply this technique. If you're in the category this one. So if you are listener, then use this one, listening. Okay. So please read if you are listener category or auditory. Okay. And then if you are if you are the not auditory, you are the reading, I think not suitable. If you are kinesthetic, if you visualize, yes, you can apply this using the cornell taking system, not taking system. So you can also apply the mapping, try map or trees map. Okay, I show you in the previous slide, at the beginning of this slide lecture. Okay, please refer. I prefer you to take a note in the charta, what we call the tree, map tree. Okay, okay, ada peta minda. You can use this template also. Okay, so so what you include in your notes? Of course, not you have the topic title. Okay, heading. Okay, so if you don't have heading, you don't know which one your notes is belonging belong to what. Okay, so you need to, after you have notes, you apply your strength back, which one, which one, then you need to synchronize, recognize, arrange your note. Okay, next. Okay, so this is a continuing from the you notes, huh? So you can read this one, as I mentioned, mainly you have the title, you have theme, you have the main point, huh? So you have main point. Okay, so not all you taking the note. This is a thing. Not all of the note are given by your lecture. Not everything you taking, because not all the information will come out in the final exam, test quiz. So you need to based on the course outline, which is given by your lecture at the early of semester. Okay, so it's repeated. I already told you, repeated. No, try rewrite, right. Because when you rewrite, you will send the signal many time. Okay, just to share for your information. Okay, for the Muslim people, a student, even my friend, non-Muslim, they read the Bible, they read the Quran every day. So when you perform, you praying, okay, you still remember during your child times, okay, you don't know how to read Al-Fatiha, you don't know how to read the Bible. So when you read, you same thing practicing every day, like when you perform the Salah, no need to look in the Quran, Bible, right? You already remember because you repeat every day. So that is the power of repeating, you see? So after that, you won't forget it, for sure, confirm. So, for example, Al-Fatiha. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. So, next. So, no need to refer because power of repeating. Repeating every day. So, similar thing you apply. You repeat every day, at least. Every day. You spend time, allocate for repeating you and out. Means review, revise. Okay? I share to you, I already shared to you in the previous slide. Okay, 3R. Next, okay, discussion. This is more on the kinesthetic. So you can read kinesthetic student. Next, okay, this is a sample of notes. I already show you some of the best note. Okay, you can choose from number 1, 2, 3, 4 at the beginning of my slide. So this is a chemistry. This colorful, as I mentioned. Okay, interesting. When you write interesting, you have the feeling, you attract. Okay, attract you to read more. If you don't have the color, so many sentence wording, the examiner also boring. Okay, and then when you as a reader, you read interesting. So you're not boring. Next. So this is activity 2. I want you read and then apply the Cornell method. You can apply also my and out 3 map, okay, point notes, okay. The example in the previous slide, boleh buat carta minda kan. Okay. Next. Okay, these are reviewing note, revise as I mentioned. So recite from the reading and then recite the main point. Okay, and collect the important point only, not all. Okay. So recite from the reading. So mostly title, subtopic. Okay. So it will help you to quick review on your lecture note. Okay, so this one recite from question. You can ask 5W. Okay, okay, next. So you can this is one already I mentioned in LDK. You can have a discussion group, okay, between your friend. LDK kinesthetic like the auditory can involve also. Okay, okay, that's all. Thank you very much. I hope we can see face to face. Until this time only, my lecture. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your concentration. Assalamualaikum.